Jari Titi Jari Magari Sani Rama Padasa.
Vande Sangeetam. Do you know why our Indian music is so great? Because it gives room for improvisation, at the same time maintains tradition. This perfect balance of maintaining tradition and improvisation is what makes Indian music a very dynamic music. Most of the other forms may have the improvisations in more quantity and keeping up the tradition less, or more of tradition, less of improvisation. It depends. And we are not to comment on other music, but the greatness of Indian music is that it gives ample scope for both. The Kalpita Sangeetam, as you call, is the music that you learn from our gurus and you sing. Basically, it consists of compositions. Manodharma Sangeetam, or improvised music, is music that is created impromptu with certain dharmas in mind. Dharmas means basic tenets in mind. Just like we can ride a car or a bicycle or a scooter or whatever it is, but we have to follow certain rules, traffic rules. The traffic rules are the dharma. The speed is the dharma in which the maximum speed we can drive. But how we want to drive is entirely our Manodharma. Similarly, our Manodharma while singing is governed by certain principles. And in traditional music or Kalpita Sangeetam, we just sing what has been taught to us with a lot of feel and respect. It is not a stereotype presentation. It's singing with feel and respect for the seers and the sons who gave us the music. Very often what we do is, we confuse between both these things. We apply Kalpita Sangeetam and Manodharma Sangeetam and Manodharma Sangeetam in Kalpita Sangeetam. Both are inappropriate. If you have to sing Kalpita Sangeetam, it has got to be Kalpita Sangeetam with due respect to what you have learnt. And if it's got to be Manodharma Sangeetam, it has got to be spontaneous and impromptu. Kalpita Sangeetam, if it is made impromptu, don't you think we are creating a small or a big distraction? How would you feel if I said, this Taj Mahal can have some other bricks other than this marble? Why not improvise and change the marbles? Would you accept? No. We want Taj Mahal to be Taj Mahal. We want respect that creation. Similarly, if a Kriti has been created and taught to us, whether it's Tyagaraja Kriti or Muthuswami Dikshit Kriti or Thevaram or Tirupugal, the entire structure, the entire formation, the entire creation has to be respected. But there are certain aspects where we have to show our Manodharma. We cannot afford to lose showing our Manodharma. Suppose a cricketer is facing a variety of deliveries from the bowler. He has got to use his intuition and imagination and play those strokes. He is governed by a certain dharma on where to keep the legs and how to hold the bat. But it is entirely his imagination to face that situation, to deliver his best, to entertain people. If he says, no, I am going to go by the book and I will think about it and do it, he is going to be a failure. But which is the worst of the two? Imposing Kalpita Sangeetam and Manodharma Sangeetam, or Manodharma Sangeetam and Kalpita Sangeetam? In my opinion, I would say that imposing Manodharma Sangeetam and Kalpita Sangeetam is dangerous. Because we are mishandling the composition of some other great person, thinking that we are greater than him. It could prove a massive destruction. I'll show you an example. Let's take Shyama Shastri's Marivere. Sharana Agata Rakshakini Veni Sadanam Miti Meenakshi Sada Pasa. Note this. Sada Nammiti Meenakshi. Meenakshi, Sada, always, I believe in you, I believe in you. So Sada. Pasa. Similarly, in the Charanam, अपार कृपा निधि निवे रक्षिम्प अपार कृपा निधि निवे रक्षिम्प. You are a person who does not have limits in compassion, and please protect me. So apara kripanidhi. Pasa. What does Shyama Sastri want to convey by putting this pasa in these two places? He is merely saying, or he is saying indirectly, in a very powerful swara sahityam language, that sada nammiti is constant. I am always going to believe in you. Apara kripanidhi, you are always going to be compassionate. That is also constant. To express two constant things in life, he is expressing it through two constant notes, pa, sa. Look at the genius of that person. Suppose I think I am greater than Shyama Sastri, and I want to impose my Manodharma in this, not knowing what's happening in this kriti. Apara kripa nidhi. It may sound good, but sorry, I have meddled with the great man's composition. I have marred the beauty of a composition. Hence, we may or may not have the knowledge of the kritis, and it's very difficult to go in depth into what the seers have created. Very often we think that we are improvising. No, we are actually destroying. So the best thing to treat the kritis is sing them as taught to you by your teacher. If we do this, none can match the Indians in preserving the tradition and heritage of this country.
Hari Riddhi Hari Maga